Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. If you've already subscribed to our channel, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And when you do, be sure and tap on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. Gee, I feel like I'm coming home. Sorry we haven't put much up in the way of a video. First we had weather, then we had my eyes being operated on. I've got one eye done now, and they're going to examine it one more time before they do the other eye. Well, I'm pretty excited because what they did so far is way cool. I mean, way cool. I had no idea that the sky was actually that blue. It was like being a kid again, like it was when I was a kid before we had all the smog. I mean, the sky is blue. I didn't know that. Now, if I close my good eye, the sky's yellow and creepy again. So they're going to fix the other eye. That's going to be good. Anyway, I've been trying to do a few things on my knucklehead here. And I say trying because I'm using magnifiers and all sorts of things. Be glad I'm not working on your motorcycle. I'm just working on mine. And my eyes will be so wonderful so soon. And I'm just so, how can I say it? I'm impatient.
Yep, me too.
Well, these people are very, very wonderful at what they do. I can't say enough nice things about them, but I want it now, everything now. Anyway, so that oiling problem on my knucklehead, I keep finding more and more stuff. I've taken the motor down further, and I thought, I'm not going to do much work on the channel, but I will show you things because I thought about it and I said, well, if I were you, what would I like to see? How often do you get a chance to see a knucklehead taken apart? So I think I'm going to show some of this. Now, here's a knuckle cylinder head right here. This is the rear head, and all I've really taken off of it are the tin covers. Okay, and of course, the big knuckle there, okay? Anyway, my point is that you can see how this thing works. All four rocker arms are different. They're all different lengths. There are more, this is old-time machinery, and this was Harley Davidson's first effort at an all-overhead valve motor with a full circulating oil system and all that. And there was no blueprints to go by. These guys were doing it by the seat of their pants, and the first thing they came out with was like a world record holder. I mean, that quick. So, by all means, no matter how strange it may look, please be respectful. I think these rocker arms are actually, looking at them, what beautiful parts they are. That they could machine things like this in those days, I think is just awesome. Look at the ball end on that. And this is, of course, the end that rubs on the valve. I've got this one I've taken apart a little further, and I found out I have a loose valve guide, which might very well be my whole oiling problem. Because it was certainly oiling well. I was just getting oil all over the place. And a loose valve guide would do that.
Show that one more time. Holy moly.
Okay, well what happens is the gasket goes down, and then the tin cover, and then the valve guide is pressed in. Mm-hmm. And then everything is tight and sealed and all that. Now I went to knock this thing in. I can't find my valve tools to save my life. But anyway, and this is knucklehead sizes, so I'm not sure where that stuff is. Actually, I think I know who has it, but that's okay.
Yeah,
my point is, I've got an old buddy I'm going to go see who will have everything I need, and we'll see what we can do about that.
You got to mention his name.
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
No. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Man said he's retired.
Oh, I get it.
Thank you. Okay. Anyway, so there we are with that. And that's what I really wanted to show. Now, at the same time, as long as I was going that far, I looked at the pistons and ordered a new set of rings for it. When I take one this far apart, I just like to do a hone job and put in a fresh set of rings, especially modern rings in these old motorcycles. You know, we could talk about piston rings for days. Many years ago, I ran an order desk in my youth. I ran an order desk for a big speed equipment company. And all the people that supplied parts to us, which were the big suppliers from the Midwest and all over California, and it was really a neat job. But we had a lot of seminars, and they came in one time and they gave us a seminar on piston rings. Now, I've put piston rings in since I was a little boy. I've made all the mistakes. I put a set in upside down one time and pumped oil all over the place. I mean, I've not my first rodeo. And I had no idea how much science there is to a set of piston rings. So when you buy a set of piston rings, buy a good name brand that you've used and trusted, and you'll be happy. Because they just to know that science would wear you out. It's that involved. But it's amazing how scientific they are and how wonderful they are. So anyway, I did clean up one piston, got one piston cleaned up, and let's see, I did a fast hone job on this cylinder, which I have over here, which you could maybe shine a little light on, and you can see the crosshatch. So you can see the crosshatch in there. Oh, over here. Okay?
Perfect.
Okay. And I did a nice crosshatch in there, about a 60 degree, like recommended. And so that's going to go together. And it'll be real nice. So I'm finding out what's wrong. I'm getting it done. It's very slow. It's like pulling teeth because I can't find anything and I can't see everything. And I do a whole lot with my magnifying glass here. Anyway, everything will be solved on that in the not too distant future. So until that comes around, we're just going to have to limp on through with things here. I did want to say something else, though. And I've mentioned this before, and I'm trying to get to the point where I can word it best, okay? Now, people say I explain things well. It's not through a lack of effort, okay? I really try to figure out how to say things so that I'll be understood and maybe you'll learn something. And one of the things is the blessing we have here that's so cool is a computer. Without the computer, there's no YouTube, there's no Google, there's no nothing. Everything goes on the computer, and I get to contact people all over the world because of the computer. It's a wonderful thing. But I'm a cranky old guy like every other cranky old guy, and I look at the computer and I say, I hate that damn thing. It just drives me crazy. Well, it's a wonderful thing, and it helps me. Here's my point. People write in and they say, hey, Mike, have you done a video on how to do brakes, the old brakes? Well, yeah, we've done several of them, but people don't know how to find them.
How many videos are we up to?
We're over 300 videos. Anyway, so I thought, how can I do it? So I turned on the computer, and I didn't go to my stuff. I didn't put my name in or anything. All I did is I typed in YouTube. YouTube came up. Okay. Then I went Pacific Mike. Pacific Mike came up. Now, if you go to the home page there, which you can find very easily because that stuff is up, you can click on the word videos and they all come up. And you can just go through them page by page because there's a picture of what they call a thumbnail, a little picture, and basically a statement of what it is. But that's not what we're doing here, man. What we wanted was brakes. We want old brakes, and just tell me how to find it. Okay. So you go to Pacific Mike, or you go to YouTube, and you type in Pacific Mike old Harley brakes. Pacific Mike old. Now, I didn't call it that in there, but that computer is intelligent enough to sort that out and give you exactly what you're looking for. So all you need to do is put in a rough description and reference Pacific Mike, and you will get our video. And I'd like to hear back from people that that's working for you, because I've put some effort in there to make it that way so that you can find all those things. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say there. Other than that, don't forget we've got shirts. We have some great t-shirts and baseball caps and like that. So I wanted to be sure and mention that. The end of next month, I think it's the end of next month, El Camino Swap Meet is coming up. Show and Swap Meet at El Camino College in, is that Torrance or Gardena?
Gardena.
Is it? It's all the same place, really. Torrance and Gardena run into each other. I used to live over there. I know it's just, depends on which corner you're standing on, what town you're in. I mean, it's like, if you go to the corner across the street, you're in Gardena, and you come back, you're in Torrance. It's all the same there. And it's all down near North Redondo.
Yep.
So you have Torrance, Gardena, North Redondo, and all that. And it's at El Camino College. And that's an old swap meet full of lots of antiques and stuff. And it's so nice to see it back and active again. And we'll mention it again before that, because I'm hoping to see everybody down there too. It's a neat swap meet. Okay, so I explained what I'm doing with the Knucklehead, and we'll get all that stuff sorted out. We get the Knucklehead going, a couple other things caught up, and I get back on my beloved flathead motor.
Yeah. I'm got two projects. The Facebook, trying to get them to cooperate with us, and then when that's working, I've got a specialized camera. Then we're trying to get pictures of you riding.
Okay.
So,
Well, they're going to let me out now with my eyesight, and I'll
yes,
be
sir.
good. Yeah, I haven't been able to ride at night for a while, so I'm going to like go crazy at night.
In the meantime,
It'll be like the old days all over again.
In the meantime, I've been working on making a camera that I can put on my bike or wear and catch right alongside you.
Well, you got to get me and Fred on our two panheads.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Anyway, that's about it for now. So until next time, which I'm trying to make things closer together, we'll do that, okay? Until then, I'll see you out on the road.